what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to AEW Full Gear Preview. And the show will be taking place actually today on November 9th, 2019, at Baltimore, Maryland, at the Royal Farms Arena, under the promotion of All Elite Wrestling. So let's just go through the cards here. That's gonna happen on here. First off, with their version of the pre-show called the Buy-In for AEW Full Gear, and it will feature Bea Priestley versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, a match that's been built up, since the past summer, and I'm still a little questioning about this, why this is on the buy-in instead of the main card. And I'll get to one of the matches why I thought to myself as well. It's like, why was this match on the main card? Because it wasn't even built up for anything of any importance whatsoever. But with Britt Baker and Bea Priestley, it was built up in the way, especially with the commentators talking about it and everything. It's a little disappointing that they're not gonna be on the main card instead of instead of being part of the buy-in of their version of the pre-show. They should be on the main card of Full Gear, but it is what it is, I guess. Still not happy about that, but I think the match is gonna be good. We'll see how that turns out. But in the end, I'm gonna go over Bea Priestley to go over and get the win here. And then now I get to move on to the main card, the main show of AEW Full Gear. And the match I want to talk about here is like, I find it very, very confusing, and I get it. But let's go through it. Is Joey Janela versus Shawn Spears, who's being accompanied by Tully Blanchard. Now this match was just made, all because of what happened at AEW Dark, where it pertains to Joey Janela getting attacked by Shawn Spears because of a distraction by Tully Blanchard, where the whole thing where Shawn Spears trying to rip the tongue out of Joey Janela, and I'm like, and then after what they did on the home show edition for AEW Dynamite, that's supposed to be a reason why we should get behind this match, and why we should watch AEW Full Gear because of this. It was just built, of a dark show that's on YouTube. It's not. It has nothing to do on TV. But they recap it in a way. But at the same time, I have no reasons why I should get into Joey Janela versus Shawn Spears, other than Joey Janela needs to get a win over Shawn Spears to get payback on him for trying to rip his tongue out. So I don't get why the purpose why this match is on the main card, and meanwhile you got Bea Priestley and Britt Baker that they matches, where their matching feud has been built up, where that should be on the main card instead of being part of the buy-in. So with Joey Janela and Shawn Spears, that should be on the buy-in, but they decided to not to do that, and this is what they give us. But as far as the matches, I think the match will be good or decent at best. But I'm gonna go with Shawn Spears for the win here. I don't see Joey Janela winning here, so. And neither he should win over Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears needs to win more. Then we get to the three-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. You have SoCal Uncensored, SCU, that features the tag team champions, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, versus the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix, versus the Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. This match is going to be good. I know it's going to be good. Hopefully, doesn't, overexpose it, pertains to flips and all that. But I'm pretty sure it will. But it doesn't really bother me that much. But I like to see a tag team match that has no flips and dives and all that. But we'll see how it turns out though. But I digress. But I'm gonna enjoy this match either way. who I think should win. SoCal Uncensored SCU to retain. I don't see them losing the tag belts here after they won the tag team tournaments. I don't see them win the. I don't see them losing here after winning the tag belts. In this tournament that has been built up for 4 weeks. But if they had to lose, I will say the Lucha Brothers will pin the Pirate Party to become new AEW World Tag Team Champions. But safe route, safe pick here for me to predict SCU to retain here to still be your AEW World Tag Team Champions. Next we get to the AEW Women's World Championship. You got the champion, my favorite on AEW pertains to the women's division, Riho. So Riho will be defending her AEW Women's Championship against her trainer, and her trainer is Emi Sakura. I meant to say. So yeah, so Emi Sakura, so for those who have been watching AEW, Emi Sakura is dressed up like Freddie Prinze, with the yellow jacket, and she's got the mic stand. She wears a fake mustache and all that. She's basically channeling Freddie Mercury. So in AEW, she's the to Emi Sakura. She is the Freddie Mercury of the women's division and of AEW in a way. Yeah, this match is gonna be. I believe this match is gonna be good. It's two Japanese female wrestlers, and obviously they know each other very well because Riho was trained by Emi Sakura. So I got a feeling this match is gonna be an amazing match, and just can't wait for it. And also can't wait to see Riho, see Riho perform again. I guess there's a reason why they overrate her for a good reason. I mean, she's got to be a big deal why they kept overrating her by featuring on these AEW editions. Especially when it pertains to pay-per-views. So, Riho must be a big deal for the reason why they did what they did with her and all that. Other than what after the whole thing with Kylie Ray leaving. But other than that, Riho was the perfect fit for the AEW Women's Championship. Not everyone is a fan of the belt, know that, especially over to the panel of the Asylum, but it's not the baddest women's title in the world. I know it may be small and all that. It doesn't look like it's that incredible. But I'll take the AEW Women's World Championship over the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. I'll tell you that. But besides that, Riho to retain, obviously, and plus I don't see her losing the belt here anyway. So it's just fun for Riho to fill time when it pertains to her defend her AEW Women's Championship for a better opponent. Not against Emi Sakura, but Riho is gonna she's gotta prove herself of why AEW chose her to become their first ever AEW Women's World Champion, and what better way to do it than to face a more opponent who's more threatened to try to take the belt away from her than Emi Sakura, and plus they buried the ending over chance of that build up too, and also but it is what it is, I guess. But Riho's my pick to win. Then we get to Hangman Adam Page versus Pac. If you remember me talking about this on my AEW Dynamite review on the Go Home show, I talk about how these guys are wrestling each other again. We just seen this match already back at the first episode, the pilot episode of AEW Dynamite, where they wrestled each other, and it was a good match. Pac ends up winning, and then we're getting this match again at Full Gear, because I remember saying this too as well, that this could be the match. Basically what happened at AEW All Out, the post pay per view of it, where Pac confronts Adam Page, strange stuff. This will lead to the match at Full Gear, but then it ended up not happening. It ended up happening on the pilot episode of AEW Dynamite, and Pac winning obviously, and then all of a sudden this match has been it's been announced to be at Full Gear, and I see myself, then what was the point of how these guys wrestle each other at on Dynamite, back in October, which was a month ago. Basically, or you could say weeks ago, but at this point now it's a month ago. But what was the point of the wrestling each other a month ago on the AEW Dynamite? If you could just saved it, you could have built it up better for these two to wrestle each other at Full Gear, and then you could add a stipulation of what they're going to be fighting for, for what pertains to this. Because guess what? This is just a regular singles match with no stipulation. There's nothing on there. There's nothing that they're fighting for. Why should I care about these guys wrestling each other again? I mean, I don't mind seeing these two wrestling each other because they wrestle pretty good with each other, not just in AEW, but other wrestling fans as well. But what is the reason for these two guys are fighting? Are they going to get a title shot? I wish there was something on the line where they could go for a title shot, but there's nothing. It's just, well, here's another match for these guys. Another series of these matches, and we're gonna add it on the pay-per-view. But as far as this, Pac's my pick to win either way. I think Heyman Page will probably win this match to get payback at Pac, but I'm gonna go with Pac to win here. So we'll see if that happens. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus Proud and Powerful, which is Santana and Ortiz, representing the Inner Circle. This match is going to be a good ass tag team match. I'll be surprised and shocked if this tag team match is being better than the three-way tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I'll be shocked if this match between the Young Bucks and Proud and Powerful be better than the AEW World Tag Team Championship title match. So, and the reason I say that is because Young Bucks are always put on some very good and entertaining tag team matches, and especially when it pertains to facing one of the best tag teams in the world, and my favorite tag teams in the world right now, in Santana and Ortiz. I believe this match is going to be it's going to live up to its expectation. It's going to be an amazing match, and it's going to basically give you a good reason why tag team wrestling is still in good progress in professional wrestling. So as far as I want to win here, I'm gonna go with Proud and Powerful. The Young Bucks do not need this win. Santana Ortiz, they need to win more. So give it to them. Then we get to the AEW World Championship between the AEW World Champion, who is calling himself Le Champion, Chris Jericho, versus the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, excuse me. If Cody Rhodes loses, he will never challenge for the AEW World Championship title again. And that's the problem I have, especially when I was talking about it from the home show edition of AEW Dynamite for my review. This will make more sense if Cody Rhodes will add that stipulation in if he had that title shot more than one time, because this could be his first time going to this title shot against Chris Jericho. So, for what reason for him to say that on AEW Dynamite made no sense at all, because because what pertains to and we'll get off topic of this one, but it makes sense too when I mention this. NWA Power. When I first saw the episode, they showed this guy Tim Storm, who is a former AEW World Champion, and he's had numerous matches against Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis ends up beating him to become the NWA World Champion, and then they had a couple more series of matches where Tim Storm couldn't get the job done, and then Tim Storm wants another shot, and then Nick Aldis said, "I'll give you another shot if you put something on the line. For example, if you beat me, you're the champion. But if you don't beat me, you will never go after this title belt ever again." And Tim Storm had to think about it. After finally he thought about it, and he accepted, and he agreed to the agreement, and that's when it led to the first episode of NWA Power. And it was a main event, and it was a good match between those two, Tim Storm and Nick Aldis. Unfortunately for Tim Storm, he didn't get the job done. He lost the match. So because of that, because he lost the match, that was his last opportunity to ever become NWA World Champion, because Nick Aldis beat him. And that makes sense what pertains to Tim Storm defending his points on the line there. If he doesn't win, then he will not go to the title belt ever again. This, on the other hand, will pertain to Cody Rhodes going to Chris Jericho. This is the first time going to the title. His first time going to the title belt. So it would make more sense if Cody Rhodes was in series of matches with Chris Jericho for the AEW World Championship, and he didn't get the job done, for numerous of times. Until Chris Jericho says, I have enough of this. If you can't beat me this time, then you will never get this belt ever again. But if you can beat me, then you're the champion. You're the new Le Champion, something like that. But besides that, but Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes, it's gonna be a fun match to watch. It's gonna be a good match, and I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho for the win here, for one reason and one reason only. MJF, the best friend in the way of Cody Rhodes. He's gonna turn on Cody Rhodes. I don't know how. I don't know how it's gonna happen. But I'm pretty sure with some referee distraction or whatever, or referee bump, whatever, that we have MJF involvement where he's gonna screw over Cody Rhodes, and that's gonna lead to their feud in the future. And on top of that, Chris Jericho needs to be champion, because he's already carrying AEW with his star power, his mega star, with him being a mega star and all that, and he's a well-known name. So Chris Jericho needs to remain AEW World Champion. And now for the last match that's gonna be on the card for AEW Full Gear is the non-unsanctioned Lights Out match, which means it's gonna be like what happened with Jon Moxley and Joey Janela from let's see, what was it, Fyter Fest, and also what pertains to Kenny Omega versus Joey Janela. And yeah, on the Iron Day, Joey Janela was in those two matches, and in the Iron Day too, against Jon Moxley from Fyter Fest, and then Kenny Omega, but in AEW Dynamite won that episode. And here we are with Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega in the Lights Out match, which is unsanctioned. Basically it's unsanctioned. Basically an unsanctioned Lights Out match, where in this match you could do whatever you want in this match. It's obviously no rules, like a no holds bar and type of way and all that. And once you win and once you beat this person in the match, it doesn't count. To it will not count in your record books, because it's gonna be it's gonna be, because it's unsanctioned. It's gonna be Lights Out. Basically that's it for the show. The show's over, and that's why that's gonna be the main event. That's gonna be the last match for AEW Full Gear. And this match is going to turn with Moxley and Omega. They're going to turn their house down with this match. With the brutality and the fatality and the whatever type of fatality you could think of as well. They're gonna go all Full Gear in this one. With the barbed wire baseball bat, the barbed wire broom, the chairs, tables, whatever up Texas, whatever, any type of weapons they feel like they want to use in this match. It's gonna be that type of match. It's gonna be that. It's just Jon Moxley's backyard type of match. And I cannot wait to see this match. Now the thing with Moxley and Omega, we were supposed to be having this match back in All Out, but unfortunately Moxley had to take care of his staph infection injury from his elbow that came back again. But he has taken care of that, and now here we are on the more extension to build up the feud, the rivalries between Moxley and Omega, and it's gonna culminate at Full Gear. And who I think should win? I'm gonna go with Jon Moxley, but I will not be upset if Kenny Omega will win either, because either way, I'm a fan of both guys either way. But I think in the way I do see Kenny Omega win this match, because again, win and losses in this type of match on sanctioned Lights Out don't count. But at the same time, I wouldn't be shocked if I see Kenny Omega going over on Jon Moxley. But I'm gonna go with Jon Moxley for the win here, and there you go. So that's my preview and prediction what pertains to AEW Full Gear 2019. And that being said, thank you for watching. For Is Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. This was your AEW Full Gear 2019 preview. Until next time, take care, folks.